A few years ago, my husband and I picked up a piece of property on the coast of Georgia. Yes, somebody did manage to sell us a piece of swampland in Georgia, and we thought that it would be nice for my parents to come up and take a look at it to, check out our investment and see if they liked it. So we're driving around the neighborhood, and all the property owners have their names on signs. And we said, well, this is great. We'll get to see who we're living next to. My mother's pointing, and she said, look, you're living next door to the gays. And I said, well, it wouldn't be for the first time. She said, yeah, but on the other side, you're living next door to the dykes. I said, wait a minute, we have dykes on one side and gays on the other? Who could be so lucky? She said, well, across the street you have the fir bushes. I said, gee, maybe we should change our last name to transgender. That's an awfully strange combination of names. Let's take a drive around and see what else the neighborhood has to offer. Well, on the other street, we ran into the Willies and the Peckers of Yonkers and the Hard-Ons and the Pastards. Hopefully they're not stupid pastards, like with an aggressive dog. And we ran into the Krapps. I mean, like, what happens if you get friendly with these people? I'm like, where do you take a Krapp for dinner? And speaking of dinner, can you imagine the dinner party? Gays, I'd like to introduce you to the dykes. Dykes, I would like to introduce you to the fir bushes. And Willies, if you're not too intimidated by the Hard-Ons or the Peckers of Yonkers, please help yourself to some hors d'oeuvres. We've got weenies. So I'm actually a little afraid to go back to the neighborhood, but I'm sure we will. And when we do, y'all come.